By the end of last week, we had already decided that we would be introducing new measures for retail and for workplaces when they reopen after Christmas. On Tuesday, we decided that sporting fixtures will have to move behind closed doors for the time being. And today, I can set out further measures we are taking to protect people's health and to help businesses continue to trade after Christmas is over. We are introducing a new Alert Level 2 for hospitality businesses, cinemas, theatres and public gatherings, measures that have now been tailored to the new Omicron variant. At Alert Level 2 measures, all Alert Level 2 measures, including retail and workplaces and the closure of nightclubs, will come into force from 6 a.m. on Boxing Day. The new measures will mean a general requirement of a 2-metre social distancing in all premises open to the public and in workplaces, subject to that test of reasonable measures. The rule of 6 will apply to gatherings in regulated premises, such as hospitality, cinemas and theatres. All licensed premises will need to take additional measures to protect customers and staff, including table service and collecting contact details. Face coverings will be required in hospitality settings at all times apart from when seated. Large events will not be able to go ahead indoors or outdoors. The maximum number of people who can gather at an indoor event will be set at 30 and 50 people will be able to meet outdoors. There will be an exception for team sports where up to 50 spectators will be able to gather in addition to those taking part, and there will be an exception, as previously, for events involving children. For important life events, such as weddings, civil partnerships, funerals and wakes, the number who can attend will be determined by the ability of the venue to manage social distancing and other reasonable measures. And all guests attending a wedding breakfast or a funeral wake will need to take a lateral flow test before attending. Now, the Cabinet has thought hard about how we deal with people mixing in each other's homes and in private gardens. And we have decided not to make new legal rules to cover that sort of mixing. We will issue updated and strengthened guidance to help people keep safe. We're doing this because we are in a different position this year to the position we faced the last time we saw coronavirus rise in this way. We have a population that is largely vaccinated, the booster is being rolled out rapidly, and lateral flow tests are easily available. And nearly 2 years since the pandemic began, we have all learned a great deal about how we can best protect ourselves and others. Now is the time to redouble those efforts, drawing on everything that we have learned. Omicron thrives on human contact. Every contact we have is an opportunity for us to spread or catch the virus, and the home, where we are surrounded by family, is where we are at our most vulnerable to infection. To stay safe in our own homes, we are advising that everybody follows 5 simple measures. First of all, limit the number of people visiting your home. Secondly, if you are visiting or if people are visiting you, take a lateral flow test before that takes place. Remember that meeting outdoors is safer than indoors. And if you have to meet indoors, do everything you can to make sure that it is well ventilated. If you are seeing family and friends, then space out those visits. Don't see everybody all at once and at the same time. And finally, don't forget all those basic things that we've learnt to do together. Social distancing, respect for others, washing our hands, and so on. All of that will be guidance, strong guidance that people in Wales can draw on. But we will reinstate a specific offence in regulations for large gatherings in private homes. This is because Omicron thrives in large gatherings and in enclosed spaces. Now, of course, we want these measures to be in place for the shortest possible time, and that is why they will continue to be kept very regularly under review.